All right, welcome back. It's been a while since we had one of these Monday Mail Day video-esque type videos. Jumping in, I think mainly all of this is PC except one item. And actually, I think it might be this item that we're starting off with, I believe. Just to give you an idea, this thing is fully packed. I was going to say, just to give you an idea of what to expect as far as cards. And if you're new to the channel and you don't happen to know what I like to collect, it's mainly going to be Niners and Giants stuff, particularly players. Obviously. All right, this one, here it is, yes. This is the one card I believe is going to be inspected for grading. It's a 2003 Topps Chrome Gold X-Fractor. These are numbered out of 101. Such a unique number, 101. But I thought it looked relatively pretty centered. Now that I'm seeing it, looks like a touch. It's so hard to see. You have to like really move it to check out centering with the edges and the X-Fractor design. Kind of gets lost and cut in the lighting. But it is in an uncirculated case, so it hasn't been opened. So we would expect the surface to be pretty well on that one. But out of a 9, I can't remember what I just paid for this. It was a recent purchase, but we'll get into the next card. Obviously, you would have seen it on the screen. I always put this, what I paid for the screen, what I paid for the screen, what I paid for the card on the screen. Pardon me. All right, I think this is a Desert Shield, I think, or it could be a Tiffany. No, it's not Tiffany because it's Desert Shield. So I already have one of these. This one's possibly even worse, or, well, as far as centering, I think it's a little worse, but we'll have to check surface and edges. I'm just trying to upgrade my Desert Shield card of Will Clark as they pop up. They don't pop up too often, so whenever one shows up, I'll try to snatch it for a reasonable price. Obviously, some people have, there's probably like $500 to $1,000 listings. Obviously, they can place whatever they please. I don't know why I think that's funny, but it's funny. Anyways, here we are, 2007 Patrick Willis Refractor. Thought it looked pretty centered. It is in a god-awful top loader, but the centering looked pretty precise, and as long as the surface checks out, this is a tasty contender. Might be a little OC in the back, heading to the right. As you can see, this border is pretty narrow compared to that width over there with that kind of rectangular box design. So we'll check on that one. All right, which one of these two is going to be the grand finale? I think we're going to save that. I'm not quite sure where it came from. I don't know if there's any expensive cards. I don't think there is in this Monday Mail Day reveal, but I mean, there's decent cards. They are, I should say. Can't make it today. We have some free packaging provided by this seller. I'll reuse these to sell cards. If, for instance, some of these, like for instance, if this one, if there wouldn't be because there's, but for example, if there was like some giant gash or something or imprint, but since it's on an uncirculated case, the surface should be. But if there was something I couldn't spot in the pictures or couldn't see and I had to resell, then I would use packaging like this to resell it with, provided by sellers. So I just reuse that. It's very simple, although I do buy packaging, but I'll try to get rid of the used packaging first. So if you ever do buy from me and you wonder why or how that's all set up, that's how I do it. All right, we made it. Thanks for bearing with me. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot about this one. Oh yeah, right. So this is a Buster Posey rookie card that is very difficult to get out. It is not numbered, but it is the black border Walmart version. Definitely having difficulties. It's well taped in there. Lots of tape all over the card. All right, we made it. I guess I could pull this off since it's not blocking anything. It all wants to stay. Let's take a look at the card and get that distracting piece of blue tape. This one I'm very interested in the condition. The photos were not, as of course I'm starting on the back. The photos were not primo, top notch, I would say. That's what I figured. I couldn't tell if there was a reflection or if that was actually a white tip. Obviously, black borders, very, very difficult to grade with chipping very easily and then exposing white on the edges. Obviously, that's something you do not want. So with that, I don't see this maybe pushing further than an 8. It's pretty noticeable. Throws off the line, deters away from it. So I might just resell this. I'm not quite sure, but it was basically bought for the cheapest you can get them for. So I'm not too concerned. It's not like I overpaid it. I wouldn't have done that unless I really, really didn't know what I was getting. A lot of times I will reach out to the sellers, ask for additional pictures. And actually, that reminds me, there is a currently Gold Buster Posey, way overpriced. I think like $150 more than it currently sells for, or what I've bought them at. And I'm waiting for pictures of the back of the card. How do you sell a card of that value without showing the pictures of the back? What are you hiding? So I would never buy a card of that type of value. There's a hair in here. And not see the pictures of the back. That's just common sense. This is his rookie year, 2004. His top's pristine. They are numbered out of 1099. Again, what's a hideous top loader. I'll have to check this out for surface. And it doesn't look like it was taken care of. So my prediction is surface is not going to be great, but we will have to find out. And we'll leave it there. Thanks for joining me. If you've gotten this far, of course, thanks for joining me. Always, I would love to put some videos out, but some other stuff are going behind the scenes outside of the YouTube. So dealing with all that, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care. Have a good one.